deserve.
Yeah, man. So looking more to that football player that had that heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
So you heard he woke up now?
Yeah, they're killing right.
Yeah, he can only write
verbal.
and then use like motions and shit to gesture people. But again, everyone's leaning towards just trying to say it was the hit that he took, and it's just
He
like
tackled the guy.
that's what I'm saying. So like,
But I saw this morning that people were going off on the guy he tackled.
Yes.
Saying that it was a dirty play.
T. Higgins.
And
They're
I'm looking
trying to
I
shit
look
on
at it,
him.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
I
It's a regular
tackle.
tackle.
I watch it over and over again. I'm like, what are you people talking about?
But people are just fishing for something.
Of course.
Clickbait.
I
hate that.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I think you might have told me that he got a booster recently.
That's
So
the
to me-
article that I read.
Yeah. So to me, when I'm hearing all these young people having heart problems and heart failure, the first thing I lean to is, did they get the jab? You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's a weird one. It's definitely some weird mystery one to me, man.
And they were saying, I'm glad they gave a lot of credit to. He wasn't a first responder, but he was the guy who responded first. Was one of the athletic therapists
For the Bills.
Yeah, that started administering CPR because they said if he didn't act exactly when he did, that he probably would have been brain dead.
Would have been done. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because he was out, had no oxygen for like how long? Yeah, that's crazy. It's a wild story for sure, man. Yeah, you fall into the Tory Lanez.
Yes and no. It's just like,
Oh man.
with me right now, like I'm at a weird place with social media, regular media, and news is where I'm trying not to be distracted by nonsense
Good for
while all this other stuff's going on that
Good for you.
could be like good for me or have my views sway a different way. Like I clicked on the Tory Lanez thing for once, but honestly at the end of the day, I don't care, man. Like, if the man goes to jail, the man goes to jail. He's not going to go to jail probably, but
You don't think he'll get any time at all?
I don't know. Like,
Because he was found guilty of all the charges, and he's got to serve something, no?
because what I heard yesterday, I was listening to Mike Tyson podcast. Bill Bellamy was on there.
Okay, comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was saying, he gave like a brief description of the whole story. You might correct me. I don't know if, I haven't really read on it, but he was saying Tori and two girls went to a party, Megan and her friend.
And her friend, yeah.
Tori said, yo, who's your friend?
Yeah.
Megan's like, it's so-and-so. They hooked up.
Okay.
They did whatever they did. Then Tori's like, yo, what's good with Megan? What's good with you? They hooked up.
Yeah.
And then Megan and this girl are talking to be like, oh, I was in LA last week. She's like, really? I was in LA last week. What were you doing there? I was with Tori. Then she's like, yo, I was there with Tori.
Okay.
And then the two girls confront Tori.
Okay.
And then Tori's like, yo, what's the problem?
Yeah.
And then they're like, you can't do this. And then Megan's time started going crazy. And the next thing you know, someone gets shot. That was Bill Bellamy's quick analysis of the situation.
The story that I've been hearing is very similar to that. Yeah, that he was hitting both of them.
Yep.
Something they were at Kylie Jenner's house, one of the Jenners, some shit. And for one, I'm thinking, okay, like even aside from all that, why do you have a gun at Kylie Jenner's house?
Yeah.
First and foremost, like what are you doing? First and foremost. But anyways, so yeah, something popped off. They're in the car. I heard a quote that he told Megan. He said, "Dance, bitch," and it shot at her foot.
That's not funny.
And it hit the ground. It's not funny, but at the same time, it's like, really? That's hilarious, though. Like, it sounds like a movie. That cannot be real life. He shot at her foot. The dance bitch, some shrapnel went out, and that's what hit her foot. So it wasn't actually a bullet. It was some shrapnel when it hit the ground that hit her foot. Again, who knows? But like you said, who really gives a shit at the end of the day? But it's just like, it's hilarious to me. It's almost like, what is happening in our world, man?
Yeah, and like a couple of the influencers, I don't even like even using the word influencers. A couple of the people that I follow on Instagram will put up posts like, stop being distracted by this nonsense that they keep giving us and look at what's happening in Africa. Look at what's happening in the Middle East. Like, look what's happening all over the place instead of being distracted by nonsense that's irrelevant.
Yeah.
And like the guys on Earn Your Leisure all the time talk about distraction. They're like, no one who's making money, and I'm not saying money has to be your main focus, but it has to be, it's a part of everyone's life.
Yes.
Stop being distracted by this nonsense, because any millionaire or billionaire that we sit down is not worried about Tory Lanez.
They're not watching.
They're worried about what's going on,
trial.
technology, what's going on here, what's going on. They don't have time for that. There's no time for that.
Yeah.
So I'm at the point now, I'm trying to like, I've went through my whole social media list, because I believe too now, a big part of my success going forward is going to be health and wellness, lifestyle, but also what I'm intaking content-wise through music and through visual.
So you're going to really filter out.
Yeah, I already went through a lot of my
absorb
social
it.
media, filtered out most of the stuff. I highly enjoy comedy, so I have a lot of comedians on there.
Okay.
But then, yeah, it's mostly fitness and financial, man. I'm not doing
That's
this
a good
nonsense
approach,
anymore.
yeah, to kind of like, you're right, because it's intentional.
It
All
is.
these little distractions.
It is.
To try to get the focus on Tory Lanez and on
Yeah.
all this other shit.
Yeah.
While behind the scenes, all of this wildness is going on that
Yeah.
they don't want no one to see.
And
that's
it's
a good
crazy,
approach.
too, when you start really looking at it, that no other culture promotes this type of nonsense amongst that group of people other than black people.
It's the sad truth.
It's nonsense, man.
Yeah.
Like, you don't hear two Jewish people, like this guy at a bar mitzvah shot up this girl's foot.
I know that's what happened.
Even if it
never
happened,
happens.
it happened, and then we're moving on.
Exactly. That won't be on the news.
No.
Yeah,
It was
no.
mainstream, like, it's nonsense, man.
Yeah,
It's nonsense.
Man. Why is that, man?
I don't know.
Like, why is that?
I don't know. And even like the guys from Earn Your Leisure, why are these guys being more promoted on multiple websites for what they're doing rather than like if a headline came out, these guys made $100 million off of doing whatever,
Yeah.
Tory Lanez is going to be well above that. And they're
course.
pushing that narrative all the time, all the time.
That's top story.
I'm just like, oh my God. Oh, what do you know about this thing going on in Ghana right now, this festival?
I'm not hip. I don't know.
What's
music festival?
Well, I think it's like a black entertainment festival. Everyone's there right now.
Really?
Yeah, they say that's where
I have no
Kanye is
idea.
probably right now too. But they said like all the black comedians are there, all the
Yeah.
top black entertainers. Everyone's there right now.
Really?
I think it's the second annual one.
Wow.
I think it's what's the capital of Ghana? Accra. I think it's like Accra. But yeah, everyone's there.
Wow.
Yeah, right after Dave Chappelle's show in Toronto, he flew right to Africa.
Right to Ghana.
Yeah, right to Ghana.
Even more reason for us to go, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a big music festival. Okay.
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't even know anything about
It's like a
that.
black. I think it's called like the Black Excellence Festival.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Who's behind it, you know?
I don't know. I just saw like chant. I saw everyone's there, man.
Really?
Everyone's there.
Everyone's in Ghana.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. It says only second annual, so this is like a newer thing. Nice, okay. That's probably why I haven't really heard about it. I didn't hear about the one last year, so.
And a lot of people, if you listen to even like Steve Harvey and stuff like that, a lot of people are taking a lot of their money and going to Africa. It goes a lot further.
Yes, you can
And they're
legit
giving,
live like
they're
a
giving
king
a lot of
with
people a lot of
your-
tax breaks. Like
Yeah.
they want all of that influence from North America to come over to Africa, build your own stuff in Africa, own it. Like
Yeah, for
Yeah,
a fraction of the cost that you would here. 'Cause,
yeah, I want to go there
The
bad.
the market here is insane. So yeah, like if I can get out of here, go there, man, that'd be ideal for sure. Wow, Africa. Yeah, I need to look into this festival thing. Black Excellence, you said?
Something like that, yeah. Everyone's there right now.
I want to see what names are there. Excellence, Ghana,
I think it's Black Excellence.
Young Black, the Black Excellence. No, that's not it.
So just go to
Accra is. You're right about that.
It's
About
Accra.
Accra, that is
Yeah.
the main.
so just go Accra Festival right now. Entertainment Festival.
Festival 2022. Afrochella?
Maybe that. But I think people are calling it different things.
Like Coachella, but the African? Afrochella?
I've heard it called that too. I've heard Black Excellence Festival. Like I've heard.
Okay, this has got to be it. Afrochella's hilarious. Oh, my shit's taking forever though. Okay, either or, yeah. I want to see who's actually at this thing, man, because it sounds crazy. It's just music?
No, I think it's everything. I think there's comedy connected to it.
Wow. Oh yeah, you said Dave Chappelle
all
flew there.
the movie stars are there, all there.
Wow.
They did a big thing for Wakanda Forever there.
How have I never heard of this?
I never heard of it. I'm looking. I'm like, what is this? I saw Chance there. Chance the Rapper was there.
Chance is up in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, this has to be it. My things are loading up. Another thing here says it's 10 days from December 28th to January 6th. Festival designed to highlight and elevate thrilling and thriving millennial talents from and within Africa.
Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, here we go. Afrochella, day one. I don't have no names of who's there. It just talks about the locations and whatnot.
Yeah, I need to go though.
Yeah,
I
man.
want to go to Congo.
Congo. I heard good things about Congo.
Yeah, I want to go with Ellie when he goes back.
That's where you're from? He's Congolese?
Yeah.
Nice, okay. They
But
speak
even
French,
like-
they speak French in Congo, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think he speaks like, man, I don't know. I think he speaks like 4 or 5 languages.
Bunch of different languages. Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Because he wants to start doing movies in Africa.
Oh,
Like,
for real?
like building up enough money through investments or whatever it is to take higher quality equipment back to Africa and shoot the movies in Africa. Yeah.
Nice. And again, probably a fraction of the cost for production and whatnot.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, I want to go bad.
Yeah, same.
Even the amount of stuff that's happening in like Dominican Republic right now. Like if they were to shut down their borders, they say they would be right away the richest country in the world.
Really?
For the amount of natural resources that they have.
They got. Yeah.
They said they have 72% of the world's cobalt, which is directly connected. So it allows lithium-ion batteries to charge faster and hold a longer charge. So every EV vehicle.
They need that.
But China's already went in and basically.
Wait, so where's it in DR?
In Dominican Republic, yeah.
Okay. Damn, it's 72% of the world's cobalt.
Cobalt.
And other countries only like.
Yeah. They have, and they're like.
Damn, good for them.
I want to say, I'll have to go back and check. I think they said because there's a lot of jungle over there. I think 40% of the country has not been touched yet.
So it's like uncharted.
Uncharted, yeah.
Wow, 40% of the country? That's nuts.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah, Congo's, because even like if you go back in the day, King Leopold III, who was Belgium, went over to Dominican Republic, bought it for pennies on the dollar.
Yeah,
I think he bought the whole country for like equivalent day. Someone they could correct me if I'm not. Like I want to say like $100. Bought the country.
You buy a country $100, boom.
Something mad.
The equivalent, yeah, you said the value.
So then that's when the automobile got developed, and the original automobiles had wood wheels.
Okay.
And they were breaking down. They couldn't go too far because the wood would break down. And then a guy named, I forget his first name, something Dunlap, which is the car tire manufacturer.
Dunlop,
He's like, hey, I need rubber. Leopold's like, good. DR has the world's largest supply of rubber trees, and that's how he started making his money.
Oh, damn. So you got all the resources.
Yeah.
$100,
So he went over there, cleared out, and then he would give the people the daily quotas. Like if you're Congolese, you go in. If you didn't hit your daily pull out of rubber, you chop off your hands.
That's intense.
Yeah, so people were going there filming it
Yeah.
and giving recounts of exactly what's happening, but the world didn't believe it. And then he was like, no, the people, they're not getting their hands chopped off. There's a lot of wild boars. They're going in the bush, and the boars are eating their hands.
Off their hands. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's a totally different story now.
So finally enough, like, world leaders went over there and like, you can't do this anymore, man. And then pushed them out. But they're saying that is the biggest genocide in all of world history, because the only thing that people have to go on for the Holocaust was they were keeping track of the numbers. So they were like,
They're actually
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 million.
Yeah.
They said in Congo he wiped out like 20 million.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's insane. Holy. That's a big time genocide.
Yeah, man. But now the Chinese are exploiting them because the Chinese got a stronghold. So they're the world producer of diamonds, tungsten, cobalt. There's another one that starts with a T, and there's 2 other ones, but they have the world supply of all those
resources. That's a shit ton of resources, man. So China's went there and just locked it down.
Yeah, I think they said somewhere up to $40 billion worth of resources are pulled out of the Congo per year.
That's insane.
Yeah.
40 billion with a B.
Yeah, man.
Yo. Wow, man.
So now they're trying, it's starting to come out now about the cobalt, but now they're trying to develop electric vehicles that don't use cobalt. So they're not directly connected
so
to
they don't
that.
have to go there to get
I forget the guy's name. He risked his life. He just on Joe Rogan. He went to the Congo to take videos of what's going on. Because he's like, they tell you that, like, let's say the top of the chain is Tesla. Tesla will say all of the resources in this car were conflict-free, nothing happened, we use proper manufacturing, proper labor, big machinery. He's like, no. He showed the videos of him in the mines in Congo, and there's kids he's like from 2 years old all the way up to grown adults, ladies with babies on their backs, hammering away trying to get this cobalt out.
Liars,
is that cobalt?
pure
What they don't tell
lies.
you is cobalt is 100% airborne toxic.
For real, yeah.
And cobalt, he was saying, it's more dense and richer the lower you go into the ground, into the earth.
The further you go down.
The further you go down, the richer it is.
Okay.
So he was saying they're building mines, or not even mines, like tunnels that will go down 40 feet, so they could pull that deep cobalt out.
Yeah.
But he's like, no one's sending any resources over there for respiration.
I was about to say,
Nothing.
no masks, nothing.
And
That, right?
even structural engineers aren't going over there to enclose so all the mines are imploding. They'll be open for like a week, and like 50, 60 people will be down there and get buried alive.
Oh my God.
And then the guy will come over and be like, I don't care. Open up the new mine right here.
That's disgusting.
Yo, it's madness. He said it's the
That is
worst
crazy.
contraption in all the world.
Yeah, absolutely. That
He's
sounds
like,
insane.
It's nuts. He's showing the videos on it. I'm like, wow, this is happening in 2023.
I know, this sounds like something that would happen like
Yeah.
hundreds
He's
of
like, I don't
years
care
ago or something.
what world war, I don't care what has ever happened in the world. This is the worst that's going on right now.
Yeah, it
Just
sounds
see
like
this.
it.
It's like someone breaks their arm. They're like, use your other arm. Like, we gotta get this
Holy
cobalt.
fuck. And I'm guessing it's free labor, they're not paying them nothing.
Well, $2 a day.
What? For like a resource like that?
Yeah.
That's
So he's
fucked
like,
up.
they're pulling out $400 billion worth of resources. He's like, Congo doesn't even have electricity.
How does that even make sense?
He's like, they don't have like electricity grid, like nothing. There's no infrastructure there.
They have this resource on their land that they're working for and getting absolutely nothing for it.
Yeah.
And they don't got fucking lights.
Yeah.
Yo, travesty indeed. Ugh. Crazy world, man.